You're listening to the Disciple Podcast.
You're now in session with the Disciple Podcast.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this on my lap. There's a lot of reverb coming back from there. Right, welcome guys to the welcome to the Disciple Podcast. With me we have Fuski,
Hello.
Chris. We've got Ryan here, Oliverse.
Hi.
And we got Stan, Fox Stevenson, and I am Dodge. Just Dodge, this will do for now. Chris, no, not Chris. Data, where's our lounge music, bro? You had one job. Well, actually, you had about 7 jobs. That's not the point, no. So yeah, anyway, guys, how is everyone doing this evening on this lovely Wednesday evening?
I'm doing okay. I'm tired.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or maybe you'd like some whiskey. I've got some
I
whiskey.
will take some whiskey if there's some whiskey.
So,
this is the best podcast ever.
Alright, so guys, for us, I got some whiskey to drink, and
For Ryan, we've got water.
Any water or Coke? That'll do me.
I didn't really know what to get Ryan, so as you don't drink, I got
Pepsi.
We got you a Capri Sun.
Oh, yes. Actually, I haven't had a Capri Sun since I got here.
Amazing.
It's
Alright,
different
fair
flavour as well, if you want one.
So this whiskey's a good one. It's one of the ones you get in American Airlines quite a lot. That's how I discovered it. I'm not really a whiskey connoisseur.
No.
Are you guys much of a whiskey
A
people?
little.
Or are you just drinking this because it breaks the awkwardness of being on the podcast a little bit?
I do peruse the whiskies. I do. I wouldn't ever say
Wait,
that
Chris.
I'm well versed though. I would
Fair
never
enough.
say I'm well versed. I know what I like, and I don't know how to tell you.
Tell me if you like that.
I'll let you know.
All right, Chris, did you say you're having one? You
I tried it.
You said it makes you violent, didn't you?
Well, that
Whiskey
might,
makes
that
you
might be a
violent.
good thing for the Disciple Podcast.
Quite probably, yeah. Especially on the camera. All right.
All right. Well,
Should we pretend that we
Cheers,
look like we're
boys.
doing? Like a bit of a nose and...
Fruit. It smells.
Oh, yes. I particularly like Ryan's tasting it. Yeah. Make sure you smell that around your palate there.
Right up there.
I am so sorry.
Oh, alcoholic. Whew.
Huh.
I'm going to get smashed off
I
this
can
Capri
see-
Sun.
I can see why they give this on an airplane. They can just make it out of the spare jet fuel if they're running low.
It's very sweet.
Pretty, pretty potent.
All right. Well, before we get going, when we start off with a tune, before we talk about whiskey for half an hour. Right. So kicking off this month, we're going to go with 12th Planet and Barely Alive, and it's called Good.
You're listening to the Disciple Podcast. Yep, it's pretty good.
It's just getting started.
I haven't got a DJ mixer here because Danny's got the one that we use, so I've had to use the minus 100 pitch thing to do some kind of mixing there. I think I got away with that. Nice.
The Disciple Podcast. Brush twice daily to avoid cavities.
Right. All right, so producer Dieter, I think we have...
Yes, sir.
I think we've got a subject for the episode.
I have an envelope in my hands.
You have an envelope.
It's got a question mark on it.
Nice. Who wants to open the question mark envelope?
I think Ryan does.
I'm handing it over.
Here we go.
All right.
Who wrote this? Like, who has this come from? Because someone had to write it, right? This hasn't just
Production.
come from the ether.
I don't
mysterious.
know. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, God. He had everything to do with it.
Life before DJing.
Oh, that's a good subject. I wonder who thought of that. Whoever thought that must be a genius. Right, so I guess everyone's got some good stories. I mean, I assume everyone's got some good stories. I don't actually know your 2 stories, so I know his. Because it's almost as bad as mine. But right, so I guess let's start off in the corner. Stan, what did you do? Were you selling ice creams, or do you have anything much more nefarious before you?
So I've been touring and doing shows actually since before university. I'd actually ended up deferring university and eventually not going to it. Because I was doing drum and bass in Europe and on the internet. I had a lot of gigs in Belgium for a really long time. Before DJing though.
Yeah, I feel you kind of veered back into DJing.
I did veer back into DJing. I realised that. I hit that one in the bud. Yeah, before DJing, I was just at school. I was like 17. We were running like pop punk gigs and trying to get a 4-piece band off the ground. We were called 5 Feet of Air. And we just made really some 41-y sort of stuff.
Why were you called 5 Feet of Air?
Because there were 5 of us when we had the name at first, and then someone left and we didn't change it. And also Napoleon Dynamite. You got like 3 feet out of that.
I missed that completely. I'm going to look like an idiot now. Okay. Guys. So always music. You haven't had a regular job.
Actually, yeah, like pretty much. Like I started producing stupid early, like when I was like 11, and so that was a long time ago. Mm-hmm. So really, this has been the defining of my adult life and before as well, like my adolescence, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. No skeletons there then.
Yeah, so I'm boring basically. Right. You don't want to get me talking.
Next. Ryan, what about you? What did you do?
So I started playing guitar from sort of the age of 8. I was quite young when I started. And then it wasn't until I was about 13, 14 I sort of got into producing. And I was just kind of like putting stuff online and all that kind of thing. And then 2015 I launched the Oliverse project. But yeah, life before DJing, it's quite hard to
remember.
I feel like I've been doing it so long.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, I'm still like working full time at the minute. I've work for like local government. Shout out Stockton Council.
Do you hand out parking tickets?
I'm actually on the marketing team, so we're the ones telling people.
Why does a council need a marketing team?
Everyone
They have
asks
a
that
branding
question.
problem. That's why you do it.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I think I answered my own question there.
Yeah, the town I'm from, they do a lot of events and stuff. So there's
Okay.
that's the kind of thing we do. But
That sounds quite nice. My dealings with councils have always been terrible. It's basically been.
It's quite a nice one to work for.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
Oh.
yeah, that's it before DJing. Really, it's still kind of half at the minute.
Whilst DJing.
Yeah,
Definitely.
whilst.
You're an upstanding member of the community, I salute you.
I will
yeah.
say, before I DJ'd, I used to break dance.
Okay.
That's a bit more interesting.
That's good. Can you still do it?
Yeah, I can.
The video we shot the other day, I definitely feel we missed a trick.
I was too dusty, man. I would have, in the Stones. But yeah, I breakdanced for literally like 8 years. I was
That sounds exhausting.
quite good by
Did
the
you have a break?
I loved it. No, I didn't break my. I didn't break anything doing it. I've only ever broken my wrist at skateboarding. So.
Fair. Nice. Do you want to enlighten the guys on
A good backstory?
Yeah.
No. I mean, mine's about as interesting as the rest, really.
I think we might have chosen a bad subject for the podcast. I thought someone was going to be, I was really struggling and I just made it in the last minute. No, everyone's just kind of done quite well.
Sorry,
I've got a stable job at the council.
Too good.
Yeah, no drug dealing, no kind of close run-ins where music saved your life. No. Damn.
Wow. And that's the Disciple podcast. Tune in next week.
You're now in session with the Disciple Podcast.
All right, well, let's have a dub plate from one of you guys. Ryan, we'll start with you this time. So do you want to say a little bit? I've got it. Is it the thing here? It says, happy...
That's mine.
No, that's yours. Take Me Down.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about this? This is like something... No one's heard this before, right?
No one's heard this. It's something I've just been working on recently.
Wait, no, was that? Have I not heard this?
I think you may have. It's a deeper one. It's quite deep.
Oh yeah, I've heard
This
this.
is Lost Disciple from across the room, cutting across very rudely, everyone. Have you heard this? This is part A&R.
Sorry.
It's supposed to be an exclusive, guys.
But yeah, I thought I'd try something different on this tune because I've only just started really sort of getting into and appreciating like the sort of deeper side of dubstep. So I thought I'd give that kind of thing a go. So
Nice.
That's what this
All
tune
right.
is.
I'm looking forward to hearing it. Right, this is Oliverse Take Me Down Whip. The file won't play. It's just the waveform's blank.
Oh no.
Sweet.
Wait, no, doesn't it have to load it for a little minute first?
I don't think so. It's on. Hold on. Let's try the other tune again. Yep.
Does mine work then?
Looks like I can't use Ableton.
Yeah, your one works. Hold on.
All right.
No. Yeah, definitely blank.
Enjoy, guys. I hope you liked it.
Well, I know you said you were going to try something different. Fucking hell. So
I'm changing the game over here.
well, if anyone listening needs proof that this is a live show,
Yeah.
there we go. Do you want to sing us the vocal or something?
Have you got a link to it?
Yeah, I do.
Send me a Dropbox link. I'll put it on my stick.
All right, hold on. All right,
Let me find it.
while Ross is sorting that out, let's have one from Fox Stevenson. So
right.
this is called Happy Step Prep
No,
FPS.
it's just called Happy Step. That was me doing stupid things.
All right, Happy Step Fox Stevenson.
Twice daily to avoid cavities. The Disciple Podcast, brought to you by Colgate. You're listening to the Disciple Podcast. Disciple Podcast.
Nice. Have you managed to get the other one going, Ross?
It's downloading.
Excellent. All right, cool.
We'll get there eventually.
Ross, the unseen helper.
Yeah, definitely. So we're working out as we're going. We need a producer, 3 guests, and like some kind of
And a
USB
Ross.
drive runner. And a Ross. Everyone needs a Ross. So yeah. So let's. I'll tell a bit of Fuski story before DJing.
The embarrassing ones.
What about your story, Dodge?
Well, go on then,
can tell
Chris.
that one.
Go on then, Chris.
Chris.
Tell it from the perspective of Fuski.
Well, I can start from the beginning when we first met, I suppose.
Why not?
Yeah.
Make
I
a
was
nice
in
story.
college. Hey?
I was gesturing to try and not have to say to pull the mic forward, but pull the mic forward.
I got you.
Never mind, that made it worse. Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
Well, I just remember at music college, and you were probably the first person that I talked to on the first day of college, and it turned out that we both like tunes.
So basically, I got lucky.
But, am I right in saying that you basically didn't mean to go on the that particular college course?
No, that is correct. Yeah, no, I did not. Much as the Royal National College for the Blind turned out to be quite good, that was definitely not an intentional application. I'm not sure how you ended up there. I meant to go to the Hereford Technology College.
Yeah.
Because that's where my friend, who is now a yoga instructor, after being an electrician, went to do a music course. And ended up, I don't know how, but I ended up applying to the wrong college. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I'm a lot less incompetent now, thankfully. But I ended up on the wrong course, and that's where I met Fuski.
Yeah.
There were a lot of blind people there, though. It wasn't just like a namesake. It was genuinely the blind college.
Yeah, no, it was. It was the College of the Blind. I don't think they actually exist. Well, I don't think
What, the blind?
non-blind people can enroll there anymore. I think it's purely a blind college for the blind now.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
You guys got an exclusive deal there.
Yeah, well, it was a good course. It was a lot better than the shitty one at the Herefordshire College of Technology that I was meant to go to.
Yeah, I mean,
the
that
blind one was
was
great.
notoriously bad, that other one. But I think we were, in fact, the last year of people that went through that were sighted. So I think we really caught that was like quite lucky.
I wonder if that was an administrative error as well. Yeah. Like, oh fuck, it's a bit late now. They've already got their college grants, and yeah. So we went to this college. It was great, actually, because obviously a lot of blind people do things like piano tuning and all that kind of stuff historically. So it's they have a lot of resources chucked into it as well. It was a nice college, and I remember they had blind football. Do you remember that? They had to chase the ball with blind.
Did they have a little,
they obviously didn't need blindfolds, but Jesus.
Wow.
Fuck.
Did they have a little...
Is that how you joined in? Whiskey Dodge.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to say that. Let's change the subject.
Yeah, let's move on from that one.
So we went to this college, and then I was in a hip hop group called the Anomalies.
Yeah, and I was in a
Who
band.
failed spectacularly.
Yeah, he also failed. Yeah.
Yep. And I ended up in London, and then it's quite random. I didn't see Chris for years, and then I bumped into him at a train station in London. This is before the days of Facebook, and then Dodge and Fusky was formed.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we moved in together.
Reunited. Yeah, that's how it happened. Very random. So yeah,
It's like a rom-com. You got separated and came back together.
I know. It's like sliding. Well, actually, quite literally like sliding doors. Because if my tube had been one stop later or something, then we would never have re-met.
Yeah.
Probably.
Have you got a tune called Sliding Doors yet?
No, not yet. I'll put it on the to-do list. So, what do you think you guys would have been if music hadn't
Wait, hang on a
happened?
minute.
Hold on.
You must have some really embarrassing stories with Rob.
Boss, I'm trying to skip on.
You must have. Do you know?
Well,
What's like the worst one?
that opens
Did he
me
shit-
off
did he
to the
ever
worst
shit
stories
himself?
about myself. So I don't want to reveal too much for fear of kind of
Retribution, Chris, is the word you're looking for here, buddy.
You're now in session with the Disciple Podcast.
Huh? You got any about Chris?
Any stories about Chris? Not really. When I first met Chris, he'd come into college like with bleeding lips because he'd been up. Should I say this on the... Yeah, I mean, our listeners probably guessed why he had bleeding lips. Like, he'd been to like a hardstyle night, he'd just come in like white in the face, sweating with like red bleeding lips.
Yeah.
Like, all right, mate.
3rd-degree burns.
I was like, yeah, not bad. You know, I had a couple of red wines. How about you? So yeah, Chris was very much into terrible music back then.
Yeah,
But
not much has changed.
No, nothing's changed really. It's been great. It's just much more marketable these days. So we're good. But yeah. So what do you think you guys would have been if you hadn't got into music? Because I know what I would have been, and it would have been terrible.
I don't know.
What would you have been?
Some kind of horrible salesperson. That's what I started doing. If you remember.
Yeah, you used to wear suits in
I did.
London.
I did.
Very
yeah.
badly fitting ones.
Yes. No, I remember Always want to save a penny, buddy. Don't forget that.
And we can't forget the time you were an umbrella salesman.
Yeah, what about the umbrellas?
Oh,
I want to hear about the umbrellas.
the umbrellas. Well, it was just get rich quick isn't really the phrase I would use. Make rent reasonably quickly, I guess is probably. So yeah, I mean, I just, you know, I remember there was like the global financial downturn in 2008, and I was working as an estate agent at the time, and I quit because I fucking hated it, and I was turning into an evil human being. And I walked into Poundland one day, which is like Dollar Tree for our foreign listeners, and bought a bunch of umbrellas for £1, and I went and stood in a suit outside the kind of financial district in London. I was like, I just fallen on rough times, man. Do you want to buy an umbrella for a tenner?
Wow.
That's a serious profit.
I've never made 100 quid so quick in my life.
60% mark.
I'll tell you what, that's a much better markup than we get on Disciple merch. That's all I'm saying, just saying. So, yeah, fuck. I'd probably be doing something like that still if it wasn't for music, to be honest. Some kind of like, just selling something much worse and more unethical, probably.
Yeah.
Like designer Oh man, it all comes full circle. Oh man.
Well, I always fancied myself as a bit of a graphic designer, but I had the slight handicap of being colourblind. So,
Oh yeah.
you know, that doesn't really.
Graphic designer and fighter pilot. They're like the two careers you can't do.
I remember being told I couldn't fly planes. Luckily, I didn't want to fly planes, but that was the thing.
You're like, oh gosh, darn it.
Yeah. 9-year-old me, my life ruined.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, let's try this tune from Oliverse one more time, shall we? Let's hope this one works.
Everyone cross your fingers.
Yeah. Cross with it. Is it going to play? Oh, you're fucking joking. Oh, no, it's playing.
There we go.
All right, now that it's playing, do you want to introduce it again for everybody?
Yeah.
Boys and girls.
So this is like a deep dubstep tune that I've been working on, something a little bit different. So take it with a pinch of salt, please. It's not rhythm or.
The track you're about to hear is not rhythm.
You're listening to the Disciple Podcast. Yep, it's pretty good. The Disciple Podcast, brought to you by Colgate. The Disciple Podcast. Brush twice daily to avoid cavities.
So, Ryan,
Yes.
Ross is looking at me with a big smirk on his face and he's telling me to ask you, where are you from? And tell me about the monkey.
Yeah, so I told Rossi this the other night and we got quite the reaction. So I'm from Hartlepool, which is in the UK.
I know.
Yeah, about an hour away from Stan, actually, not too far. But yeah, we're kind of known as monkey hangers.
Well, hang on.
Monkey
My whiskey again.
We are monkey hangers.
Yeah, that's normally like when we go on holidays, like, oh, you're from Hartlepool, so you're a monkey hanger, right? Yeah.
What?
Cool. So basically, what happened is
No, is this a personal story?
no, this is
a Hartlepoolian collective.
Hartlepoolian.
Hartlepoolian.
Yeah.
Right, so it wasn't like you and your friends got really fucking sloshed one night.
No.
Ever since then. Those... Right, hold on.
So,
I don't want to interrupt a beautiful story. Go on.
Yeah, so Hartlepool was actually the first place to be bombed in the First World War because of all like the shipbuilding that was going on.
Right.
So in the First World War, a French ship got washed up on the beach, and it was obviously full of like French people.
I thought you said a friendship. I was
No,
like, how do you watch
sorry.
a friendship up
It's quite a thick accent.
It's like really very
friendship.
metaphorical. It's a beautiful image, but
Friendship washed
it's
up
a
on the
French
shore.
ship.
Yeah, so a French ship washed up on the beach, and this monkey came out dressed in a suit.
Of course.
Right, hold on.
So we were doing,
I think we need to illustrate this. So there's a
there's
French.
plenty of illustrations online actually. It's fully being documented.
Yeah, can you put this
I'm not
as well
lying.
Documented
Can
occurrence.
you pull this up, Data? Right, okay. So, there's a French ship, and the monkey in a suit gets off.
Yeah, so it was. I think it was full of like French, like army, like military kind of people, and this monkey in a suit. And for some reason, because it was dressed in a suit, well, they dressed it in a suit for entertainment on the ship. So
Right.
it was
In the middle of World War One.
Yeah, it was 100 years ago. Obviously,
I
they
mean,
need
if you're
something
living
to
on a
do.
ship, you got to find something to do, right?
The thing is, though, the English Channel is not that big.
Not really.
It's not like they were adrift in like the
middle of
Antarctic
the-
for years. Like you know, it's like 20 miles.
Just watching Netflix on the way. Why not?
Yeah. Anyway, so they washed it up.
So when the monkey got off the ship in a suit, we mistaken it for a French spy.
I now understand the name.
Yes, so you can see where this is going.
So you guys hung the monkey.
Yeah, sorry. We're not having any of this, so...
This hairy French spy. This
Hold on a second. Well, they thought it was wearing a
French
wire, or they actually thought it was like they trained it to speak English, and
I have
it
no
was gonna
clue. We
report
just
back.
thought it was a French spy, so we thought, right, up it goes.
So what? Like it was the full hung, drawn, and quartered, and
Yeah, it was done on the beach. The full town watched it.
No, but what
Holy
I want
shit.
to understand
Yeah,
is...
you gotta get a picture of this up.
Did the Hartpudlians think that it was a French man that looked weird because they'd never seen the French before? Or did they just know it was a monkey?
That photo is...
Spy.
Yeah, we've got some photos up there.
hang on, that is not evidence. That is a hand drawing. I could fucking do that. Give me a photo.
A photo?
That's not evidence. That is like some
there
kind
a-
of charcoal drawing.
Is there a photo of the hung monkey?
So there's kind of a bit of a bonus bit to this. So Hartlepool United,
No
which is
photo.
like our football team,
Uh-huh.
their mascot is a monkey, which is called Hangus.
No!
Extra bonus point, that mascot for the football team was mayor of the town for 10 years. Council elected member.
Fucking hell.
This is why people like us. Yeah. They think we are wizards. Us English people.
But yeah, just go give it a read up. It's
We're monkey hanging wizards.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, it's
that's
quite
an
an
interesting
interesting
story. See, this is the kind of stories when Americans think of English people. This is what they think every town in England is like.
Exactly.
Like, good day, sir. With a top hat on, and we're hanging monkeys and shit.
Freaking out because we think they're French spies.
Yeah,
I think there's like an official song for it
There's
as
a
well,
song.
which I can't remember.
There's a song.
Yeah,
I
right.
see
you
the
know
lyrics
song.
there, but
Theatre, do you want to give us a bit of a sampling of these lyrics?
Okay. In former times, mid war and strife, the French invasion threatened life, and all was armed to the knife. The fisherman hung, the monkey, oh. The fisherman with courage high seized on the monkey for a spy. Hang him, says Jens, says another, he'll die. They did. They hung the monkey, oh.
I mean, I'm no poet, but I've heard better.
it was beautifully read though. Beautifully read. Very
Yeah,
well.
I mean,
Thank you.
Theatre brought it up from a 2 to a very solid 6.
I was a monkey in past life, so.
Yeah, fucking hell.
You're listening to the Disciple Podcast.
You're now in session
Pretty
with the
good.
Disciple Podcast.
So, Stan, where are you from? And tell me about the monkey.
So I'm from a town where we didn't hang a monkey, we hung a giraffe. It was really hard. You couldn't really work out how to do it. Oh god. No, I'm from London, so boring.
Okay. Are you really from London?
Originally, yes. I don't sound like
You
I
don't
am.
sound like you're from London,
No,
no.
I moved from London at the age of about 6 to the north, so I have this kind of mixed accent where everyone in the north thinks I'm southern, everyone in the south thinks I'm northern, and I don't really have a home anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where I'm from.
So, yeah, how are you guys enjoying being out in the States and doing all the stuff out here?
It's great out here. I have a great time every time I come out here.
It is fun, isn't it? Drink whiskey, talk about monkeys,
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
kind of stuff. So yeah, so Ryan, how much longer do you think you're gonna be working at the council?
I'm aiming like this time next year, possibly sooner, to kind of get out of there. But yeah, luckily everyone I work with is like really nice. They're like a family there, so it's not all bad. But I know what I'd rather be
Oh,
doing.
I wasn't saying it was. It sounded like you probably had the nicest job in the whole council, to be honest. Really.
Yeah. It wasn't. It's not bad, but yeah. Hopefully like this time next
Cool.
year.
You thinking of moving out here?
I'm not too sure yet. I'm a bit of a homebird. This is my first time out in LA, and I've like absolutely loved the last week, and I'm absolutely gutted to be going home tomorrow. But yeah, no, sorry guys.
Yeah, it is fun. It's like a never-ending party, which is why my liver feels so terrible every fucking day. But,
You're the one who got the whiskey out.
well, yeah, it's because my liver feels terrible.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's been fun. It's definitely been a good one. So I guess we should probably, we might as well kind of think about wrapping it up there, guys. That was good talking to you all. Does anybody have any signing off thoughts?
Nah, have a good day, everybody.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
The Disciple Podcast. Brush twice daily to avoid cavities.